Welcome to The Explainer. Man, I am absolutely pumped to be your guide today as we unpack a seriously phenomenal workout protocol. If you've been following along with our 90-day transformation series, you already know we're all about structured, consistent progress. No guesswork. Today, we are putting a massive spotlight on day 3, the Wednesday workout. And let me tell you, this specific routine is an absolute masterclass in targeting your back, your biceps, and your core. Think of me as your virtual coach today. I'm going to walk you through exactly how this blueprint works, top to bottom, so you can confidently take it straight to the gym floor. So grab your water bottle, get focused, and let's dive right in. Here is our playbook for today. We'll start with the blueprint, move right into the warm-up and assisted lifts, hit building back thickness, cover some vital biceps and wrist safety, and then we'll wrap the whole thing up with a core and cardio finisher. All right, part 1, the blueprint. Let's look at the macro game plan for this 90-day program. You know, a major misconception beginners have is that you constantly need to shock the muscle with a brand new routine every single time you hit the gym. Not here. Before you pick up a single dumbbell, we need to get the overarching strategy dialed in. Our golden rule for this program is the 4-week repeating schedule. Basically, you're going to learn this specific back and bicep routine today, and then you are going to repeat it for the next 4 Wednesdays. By doing the exact same workouts over a 28-day block, your body actually gets the chance to adapt, you get to perfect your form, and you can progressively lift heavier weights. So master the movements first. Then, when the month changes, the routine changes. Make sense? Moving right along to part 2, warm-up and assisted lifts. Okay, let's step out onto the gym floor. You absolutely never want to jump straight into heavy rows totally cold. So your warm-up matrix is going to be 4 sets of wide grip chin-ups. Your target rep ranges are 15 for the first set, dropping down to 12, then 10, and finally 8 as fatigue naturally sets in. Now listen, I want to be super clear about this. If you're sitting there thinking, there is literally no way I can do 15 pull-ups right now, please do not panic. The creator of this routine explicitly emphasizes that it's completely fine to just aim for your absolute maximum. Especially if you're on a weight loss journey, hitting 15 perfect reps right out of the gate is incredibly tough. Just do as many as you safely can. And hey, if bodyweight chin-ups are currently a roadblock for you, I've got a brilliant, beginner-friendly modification. You don't even need one of those fancy assisted pull-up machines. Just drag an incline bench right under the chin-up bar. Rest your feet lightly on the top of the bench, and use your legs to give yourself just enough support to pull your body up. It's a total game changer. This lets you safely build that necessary back strength while still getting a fantastic stretch and a solid warm-up. Next up, part 3, building back thickness. All right, blood is flowing, muscles are warm. Here is your roadmap for the heavy lifting to build that thick, impressive V-shape. A lot of people out there think just pulling down a bar a few times is enough for a great back, but no, it requires heavy rowing. We've got 4 core exercises. First, single-arm barbell rows for 4 sets, hitting rep ranges of 12, 12, 10, and 10. After that, we hit the classic wide grip lat pull down, 4 sets, starting at a high 15 reps to really pump the muscle with blood. Next is the close grip T-bar row. Again, 4 sets of 12, 12, 10, 10. And finally, we finish off the upper back with 5 sets of pulley rows, or you can use a seated back machine, pushing the reps all the way down to 8 on that final set for maximum load. But wait, the real secret sauce here is your form. Honestly, the sets and reps literally do not matter if your mechanics are off. The absolute biggest mistake beginners make is using their biceps and forearms to pull the weight. Instead, you've got to use this mental trick. Imagine your hands are just dead hooks and pull the weight using only your lats, those big muscles running down the sides of your back. Keep your elbows tucked as tight to your ribs as possible as you bring the weight back. Pause to physically squeeze the muscle for a split second. And always maintain a straight lower back. No hunching over the pull-down bar, all right? To properly finish off the back, we can't ignore the foundation. Hyperextensions. We're doing 4 sets of 12, 12, 10, and 10 reps on the hyperextension bench. People are constantly in the gym training their chest, arms, and upper back, but they completely neglect the lower back. Strengthening this area is absolutely essential, not just for a balanced physique, but for supporting literally all your other heavy lifts and keeping you injury-free. Now, I know what some of you might be wondering. Hey, where are the deadlifts? Well, they're intentionally excluded from this specific 28-day block to ensure beginner safety. Don't get me wrong, deadlifts are incredible, but they require highly technical form. By sticking to hyperextensions for right now, we guarantee progressive, injury-free growth for everyone following along, no matter what your starting experience level is. All right, moving to part 4, biceps and wrist safety. Because your biceps have already been working hard as secondary muscles during all those heavy back rows, we really only need 3 highly focused exercises to get a massive pump. First up, standing alternating dumbbell curls. You're going to do 4 sets, aiming for 10 to 12 reps per arm, so you're counting a total of 20 to 24 reps per set. Next, we move over to barbell curls for 4 sets, dropping the reps down from 12 to 8 as you progressively increase the weight. Finally, we isolate that bicep peak with preacher curls, 4 sets of 12 reps straight across the board. This is the exact volume you need to stimulate maximum growth without risking overtraining. But let's pause on those barbell curls for a really vital safety check, using the straight bar versus the easy or zigzag bar. Wrist pain is a massive roadblock for beginners doing bicep curls. The rule of thumb here is super simple. If you have strong, healthy wrists and you feel zero discomfort, stick with a straight bar. But the second you feel a tweaking pain or strain in your forearms or wrists, instantly swap out to the easy bar. That angled grip takes the pressure right off your delicate joints and puts it exactly where it belongs, squarely on the bicep. To guarantee you're getting the absolute most out of these movements, keep these quick form tweaks in mind. For your dumbbell curls, keep both hands slightly forward, just in front of your body. This physically stops you from using momentum to swing the weight up. For preacher curls, make sure you use a full range of motion. Don't cheat yourself by just pulsing the weight at the top. And I absolutely love this modification from the source. If you're training in a home gym or space without a preacher curl machine, no problem. Just set an adjustable bench to an incline, drape your arm over the back of it, and use a dumbbell. It perfectly mimics the isolation you'd get from a machine. Almost done. Part 5, the core and cardio finisher. The second you finish those last curls, you're dropping right to the floor for 8 to 10 minutes of dedicated ab work. Think crunches, leg raises, alternating leg lifts. Just keep the tension continuous. Right after that, you need 30 to 40 minutes of cardio. Now, here's a great pro tip. If you're really pressed for time, you can absolutely split this up. Do your weightlifting and abs in the evening and knock out your 40 minutes of cycling or running in the morning. Just make sure you get it done to keep that metabolism elevated all day. Before we wrap up today's explainer, I want you to really take this to heart. Don't worry if you can't hit all the reps yet. By the end of this transformation, you will. It is so incredibly easy to feel discouraged early on, especially if you have to use a bench for chin-ups or if you can't lift the heaviest dumbbells on the rock yet. But remember, this is a 90-day journey. Consistency is the real secret sauce here. Simply showing up for the next 4 Wednesdays and putting in the honest work is exactly what will trigger those true lasting results. You have the blueprint, you know the form cues, and you've got the modifications. But here is the ultimate question we're left with. We know this 28-day cycle forces your body to adapt and grow. But what exactly happens on day 29 when your muscles stop responding to this exact stimulus? Grab your gym bag, stay consistent with this routine, and join me next time as we explore the exact science of breaking through that next plateau. You've got this.